Morning, student. We are at the climax of our story, The Tiger King. That how our Zilani Zhang Zhang Bahadur meets his death. Yesterday, as I already informed you, that when he tried to kill his target of 100th tiger, he could not get success because of his over ambitious, because of his so much anxiety, and his attendant killed that 100th tiger, and he was very overconfident that yes, successfully he has killed his 100th tiger. And today we are going to continue the rest of the part of the story from page number 16 and the line first. Then, as commanded by the king, the dead tiger was taken in procession through the town and buried. A tomb was erected over it. उस टाइगर के करकेस को, उसकी बॉडी को पूरे एक रॉयल प्रोसेशन के साथ पूरे स्टेट में उसको ले जाया जाएगा और उसकी बॉडी जो जहाँ पर उसको बरीड किया जाएगा, एक टॉम वहाँ पर बनेगा एक मेमोरी में. इट विल रिप्रेजेंट the bravery, it will represent the power, it will represent the ambition of the Tiger King. A few days later, Maharaja's son's third birthday was celebrated. Until then, Maharaja had given his entire mind over to tiger hunting. It means since a long period of time he cared about nothing, just killing tigers, nothing else. कि इतने सालों तक उसने सिर्फ टाइगर किलिंग की तरफ मोटिवेट किया. उसने अपना अपने चिल्ड्रन और अपना स्टेट सब कुछ अवॉइड किया. He had no time to spare for the crown prince. But now the Tiger King turned his attention to the child. He wished to give him some special gift on his birthday. It means it's the birthday of his child. It was the third birthday of his son, and he wants to give him something special. He went to the shopping center in the Pratibandhapuram and searched every shop but couldn't find anything suitable. Finally, he spotted a wooden tiger in a toy shop and decided it was the perfect gift. It means कि वो एक टॉय शॉप पर गया, वहाँ पर उसने एक वुडन टाइगर देखा, उसको लगा कि ये सबसे परफेक्ट गिफ्ट होगा उसके बेटे के लिए उसके थर्ड बर्थडे पर. The wooden tiger cost only 2 annas and a quarter. Anna, it's a little form of currency, and currency it means annas या पैसा, and quarter. But the shopkeeper knew that if he quoted such a low price to Maharaja, he would be punished under the rules of the emergency. लेकिन जो शॉपकीपर था उसने सोचा कि अगर एक किंग को, एक इतने बड़े राजा को सिर्फ मैं कुछ आने कुछ पैसे का गिफ्ट दिखाऊंगा तो ये जो है उसको पनिशमेंट मिल सकती है. तो इसीलिए उसने क्या किया, उस कुछ आने के गिफ्ट को, कुछ पैसे के गिफ्ट को उसने बता दिया, दैट इज योर मैजेस्टी, दिस इज एन एक्सट्रीमली रेयर एग्जाम्पल ऑफ क्राफ्टमैनशिप. क्राफ्टमैनशिप, द skill that is made the form of wood, and it's a beautiful piece of the arts. Craftsmanship, a bargain at 300 rupees. और उस 2 आने की चीज़ को उसने कितना बताया, 300 rupees. Very good. Let this be your offering to the crown prince on his birthday, said the king, and took it away with him. On that day, father and son play with that tiny little wooden tiger. तो टाइगर किंग ने वो गिफ्ट अपने बेटे को दिया और द होल डे ही स्पेंट हिज होल टाइम विथ हिज loving son. It had been carved by an unskilled carpenter, but unfortunately जो वुडन टाइगर था वो परफेक्टली बिल्ट नहीं था, वो किसी अनस्किल्ड कारपेंटर ने बनाया था. Its surface was rough, tiny slivers. Slivers means to, here is a word sliver, thin or narrow piece of something, that's called a sliver. Sliver of wood stood up like quills. Quills is another word here in the second line, and the meaning of quills is very sharp. quills all over it. One of those slivers pierced the Maharaja's right hand. He pulled it out with his left hand, continued to play with the prince. तो उसके राइट हैंड में उस टाइगर के साथ खेलते हुए एक, जिसको आप कहते हैं हिंदी में फांस, स्लाइवर या वो फांस का टुकड़ा घुस गया जो उसने निकाला. द नेक्स्ट डे इन्फेक्शन फ्लेयर्ड इन द महाराजाज राइट हैंड. लेकिन उसके उस हाथ में इन्फेक्शन फैलने लगा. इन 4 days it developed into a suppurating sore which spread all over the arm. The word suppurating means discharging. The pus from infected part. That is forming or discharging the pus from the infected part or sore which spread all over the arm. तो उसके पूरे उस आर्म में, पूरे हाथ में इन्फेक्शन फैलने लगा और एक घाव जैसा वहाँ हो गया. 3 famous surgeons were brought in from Madras. After holding a consultation, they decided to operate. The operation took place. 3 surgeons who performed it come out of theatre and announced, "Operation was successful. Maharaja is dead." Operation is successful. Maharaja is dead. It means both lines are contradictory, because if the Maharaja is dead, then how could the operation be successful? Okay, I am explaining these lines why this is called the operation is successful, because Maharaja is dead. Because here the surgeon words are contradictory, because if the king died, it means that operation was not successful, but whereas they said that it was successful, actually they were supporting the word of astrologer. They were supporting the word of astrologers. The wooden tiger was the 100th tiger that killed the king Jung Bahadur, and it was just a wooden tiger, and it made the prediction of astrologer true. That is why the narrator used the lines here, the operation was successful, Maharaja is dead, because the words of surgeons approving the prediction true, approving the prediction completely right of the astrologer. In this manner, the 100th tiger took its final revenge upon the tiger. As the prediction of the astrologer, the 100th tiger will be not very easy to be killed by the tiger king. So in this way, the 100th tiger, it means the wooden tiger, has completed his revenge, so that the tiger king has been died, and the surgeon said that operation was successful because the king has been dead. Here are the questions. Question number 2 is, what is the author's indirect comment on the subjecting innocent animals to the willfulness of human beings? Here the narrator, you just want to tell us that since the period of long time, during the royal period, during the colonial period, the tiger was always a tiger was the subject of killing, hunting, and so many types of exploitations they have been faced. That is why some species of tigers have already been extinct from the earth. So here he is directly indicating that because of our false desires, because of our useless intentions, we are the human being are responsible to killing the innocent, and so many types of, not only tigers, so many type of innocent creatures also. So this is a very beautiful story by the Kalki, and this chapter, there is a great satire he produced. Okay, tomorrow we will continue the next part of the syllabus.